Good evening. This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. In November of 2016, Memorial EMS, Huntingburg first responders, along with the Huntingburg Police Department, were all called to the residence of 217 North Argym in reference to a child that was unresponsive. Upon arrival, EMS police had determined that the 2.5-month-old female infant had passed away, and the Dubois County Coroner's Office was contacted, along with the Huntingburg Police Detective Sergeant Christian Gogol. Detective Gogol had also contacted the Dubois County Department of Child Services, who began an investigation into the death of the 2.5-month-old child. At the time of the infant's death, she was being watched by Rachel Chowdhury at Chowdhury's residence. Through the next couple of weeks, Detective Gogol had further investigation in this incident and took into finding that the Dubois County Prosecutor's Office. The prosecutor's office determined that a warrant for the arrest of Rachel Chowdhury was needed and filed it through the Dubois County Circuit Court. The Dubois County Circuit Court granted the warrant for the arrest of Chowdhury Thursday, February the 2nd. The charges that she was arrested on were of neglect of a dependent causing death at a level 1 felony, and Huntingburg police officers along with Detective Gogol served the warrant on Chowdhury at her residence yesterday afternoon just after 4 p.m. Chowdhury was taken into custody without incident and lodged into the Dubois County Security Center and is being held on a $20,000 bond. A Huntingburg woman who was allegedly impaired was jailed Thursday night on various charges after she struck and threatened to kill a police officer. Just before 9:30 last night, officers with the Huntingburg Police Department were called to the Friendship Village in the report of a female who was said to have been making threats. When officers arrived, they located 36-year-old Nikki Camplin of Huntingburg near apartment 7 in the complex. Police say that she was stumbling, her speech was slurred, and that she appeared intoxicated. A portable breath test provided by police found her blood alcohol content measuring at 0.28%. Police detained Camplin for further investigation. Police say at the time Camplin consented to a search and broken glass pipe was discovered in one of her coat pockets. They say that while detained, Camplin became irate and had to be placed in leg restraints while applying them. Police say that she kicked an officer. While being taken to Memorial Hospital in Jasper for medical clearance, police say that Camplin allegedly made statements that she was going to kill the officer. Once at the hospital, police say that Camplin became combative toward hospital staff and also towards officers. Camplin was eventually taken to and booked into the Dubois County Security Center in Jasper on felony counts of battery on law enforcement causing injury, resisting law enforcement causing injury, attempted battery on emergency medical personnel, and also intimidation to law enforcement, as well as being charged with a misdemeanor count of disorderly conduct and also possession of paraphernalia. Kindergarten enrollment for the 2017-18 school year for Greater Jasper Consolidated Schools will be conducted on Tuesday, February the 28th. Both Ireland and 5th Street Elementary Schools will each host their own roundups in their buildings on the same day. Kindergarten enrollment at both schools is from 8:30 a.m. until noon and also from 4 until 6:30 p.m. For registration, parents will need to bring in an original birth certificate indicating the child will be age 5 on or before August the 1st. The certificate from the hospital in which the child was born cannot be considered a legal document. An original Social Security card is also required, and school personnel will make a copy of the card. The immunization record and dates of serious illnesses, accidents, or operations for the child will also be needed. A student who has not completed the immunization requirements for school entry will be allowed to register. However, the child must be in compliance with state law by the opening of school in the fall. For further information, contact the office of the school that you plan to have your child attend. Numbers for 5th Street is 812-482-1406, and you can contact Ireland Elementary at 812-482-7751. Junior Achievement is looking for a few more volunteers to round out the spring school semester. JA is in need of 1 volunteer at Forest Park High School to work with their Innovation Challenge program, and students in an entrepreneur class will be working on forming a business plan, including a marketing plan, financial budget, and also ending with classroom competitions. Winners can advance to the regional competition held in April of every year. The class will meet 7 times from 10:30 to 11:20 a.m. once a week. Now this year, JA is expanding its programs to Dubois Middle School, and they are needing 5 volunteers to work with students in 7th and 8th grades at the school. Classes meet from 11 until 11:30 a.m. once a week for 6 weeks. The 7th grade program is Economics for Success, and volunteers talk to the students about credit, interest, loans, insurance, and many other financial literacy skills. The 8th grade program is It's My Future. Volunteers talk to the students about resumes, career clusters, interview skills, and many other work readiness skills. These classes can start before or after spring break, and JA provides information for the classroom along with all activities for students and also help to guide the volunteers with their training. Those interested in learning more about these opportunities or want to sign up may contact the DuBois County Program Manager, Ruth Wilson, at 812-425-8152 or ruth.wilson@ja.org. Make sure you keep it right here, because up next we'll take a look at your weather summary.